Alright, what's up guys? PowerManiac720 here, and today I have for you part 6, the final part of my Pseudo-Legendary Analysis, featuring the newest Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon, which is Goodra. For those of you who do not know, I don't know what I was going to say there. So anyway, let's get right into it. Goodra is, looking at his stats, definitely I think one of the most unique pseudo-legendaries in terms of its defensive stats are not very balanced. Most of the pseudo-legendaries you see like a pretty respectable HP and then like defense, special defense in roughly the same area. Looking at Goodra though, you see that it's a special defense tank. It's only got 70 defense, which of course means it is susceptible to many one-hit KOs from physical attacks such as Dragon Claw, Brave Birds, Returns, pretty much anything you can think of that's physical. And of course its special defense means that it can take pretty much anything. Not many things one-hit KO Goodra. One thing that does though, fun fact, I actually battled my friend who's using an Assault Vest Goodra, and I one-hit KO'd it with Choice Specs, Hyper Beam, with Sylveon, with Pixelate, 252 Modest. So there's a fun fact for you, how hard Sylveon can hit. But anyway, so as you can see, 90 HP, 100 attack, 70 defense, 110 special attack, 150 special defense, and 80 speed. Totaling, you got it, 600. So some facts about Goodra. It's a dragon type, the only pure type for the pseudo-legendaries. Its abilities are Sap Sipper and Hydration, and its hidden ability is Gooey. Sap Sipper, of course, raises its attack one stage when hit by a grass attack. Hydration heals all status conditions in the rain at the end of the turn, and Gooey lowers your opponent's speed when hit with a physical attack, or an attack that makes contact. It 4 times resists nothing. It 2 times resists fire, water, electric, and grass. Neutral moves are Normal, Poison, Flying, Rock, Steel, Ground, Ghost, Dark, and Psychic. It's 2 times weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy. It's got no 4-time weakness, and it's the only pseudo-legendary without an immunity, which is a fun little fact. So getting right into it, Special Goodra has a respectable base special attack stat of 110, hits just as hard as Special Salamence, but of course you're going to want to go modest because there's no reason to go timid at base 80. You're not going to outspeed anything except for other base 80s and maybe some like base 85s like the Rotoms or whatever. It's notable, it's got a pretty good special move pool, kind of typical of what you'd expect of a dragon, very similar to Dragonite I guess. So its moves are Draco Meteor, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Muddy Water, Dragon Pulse, Surf, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast. So one little different thing is it does learn some poison attacks, which gets into something that I'm probably going to talk about in my next video, which is hidden stabs, but I'll get into that later in a later video. So as you can see, it hits a lot of things, obviously. So Draco Meteors or Dragon Pulse for stab, Thunderbolt hits a lot, Ice Beam for other dragons to guarantee the KO on like Garchomp and Salamence, Sludge Bomb to hit fairies, which could be nice. So then you can look at physical Goodra. Goodra does have an attack stat of 100, and it also has Sap Sipper. So if you can switch into a grass type move, or if you have a Petal Blizzard user, which is a spread physical move, grass move, you can get that nice little boost. Also, not in VGC 14, but if you have something that gets Leech Seed Prankster like Whimsicott, which of course is not legal this year, you can just spam Leech Seeds onto your own Goodra. So its physical move pool includes Outrage, Power Whip, Iron Tail, Poison Tail, Dragon Tail, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Aqua Tail, Body Slam, and Faint. Note that physical Goodra, or just Goodra, does not get Dragon Claw, which is I think one reason people don't opt for a physical one, because you're kind of stuck with Dragon Tail or Outrage. Outrage is tough in doubles, especially with all the fairies running around, and Dragon Tail is only 90 accuracy, only 60 power, so I think that's one reason people don't use a physical Goodra. Of course, the third option for Goodra is a Rain Goodra. Goodra works incredibly well in rain because it resists all the common rain attacks. So you have your water attacks because those get boosted in rain, electric attacks because of thunder, and grass from Ludicolo. Ludicolo, very popular rain Pokemon, gets Giga Drain and Energy Ball, which it obviously resists. Also, ice type attacks are pretty common in the rain because that's what Ludicolo and Politoed carry. And also some Kingdra. So I didn't really list that here because Goodra is so bulky. Yes, it's super effective, but it's so bulky, and those are all special attacks. So if you're running Assault Vest in the rain, then like those attacks are gonna do nothing to you. It also gets Thunder and Muddy Water, which are 2 moves that Thunder, of course, has 100% accuracy in the rain, and Muddy Water is water type attack, and it's a spread move, and it has a chance to lower accuracy. So it's boosted in the rain, and it's a nice little way to maybe get a little actually drop, which could end up winning the match. Also has access to rest. I'm pretty sure every Pokemon has access to rest. And with hydration in the rain is basically a free Chesto-Berry at the end of the turn. So you're probably going to be slower going towards the end of the turn anyway. So you can kind of take all your damage for the turn, rest, and then end of the turn you wake up. So I mean that's pretty sweet for Goodra. So looking at the items, looking at SuperCalc's website, the top 5 most popular items are Assault Vest, Leftovers, Weakness Policy, Choice Specs, and Life Orb. I think Assault Vest is an amazing choice for Goodra because I personally like running Assault Vest on a Pokemon that can learn Feint, which Goodra gets, because if you don't have Protect, that kind of sucks, but Feint is kind of a good substitute because you can break Protect, so it's a nice little, like, and it's also priority, so if you want to clean something up, you get a nice, I think it's +2 priority, so you can outspeed maybe a Talonflame before it Brave Birds you, and if it has a little sliver left or something like that. Leftovers is nice because it's so bulky that just kind of prolongs its stay on the field. Weakness Policy because the attacks that are going to hit it are not, with the exception of Dragon Claws, are mostly, especially, Moon Blast, Ice Beams, Dazzling Gleam. So it's not going to do too much to it because of that special bulk. So Weakness Policy it also makes it a quick threat. Choice Specs, again, base 110 isn't bad, but it's not amazing. So Choice Specs and Life Orb are 2 attacks that can make it really hit incredibly hard, which is, again, a really nice option. So that is my analysis on Goodra. That is my analysis on the Pseudo-Legendary Pokemon. Fun little fact about Goodra, I was playing my playthrough of X for the very first time, and I found a wild Goomy, and I'm like, what is this thing? It's such an ugly, goofy little, like slug. And my girlfriend's brother was like, oh my god, that's a Goomy, catch it. I'm like, a Goomy, what's that? He goes, Goomy's love, Goomy's life. And so I decided to catch it, and the Pokédex entry is like, Goomy is like the weakest Pokemon or weakest Dragon Pokemon there is, ha ha ha. And I felt so stupid because I thought I'd been tricked. And then it became Goodra, and I loved it. So yeah, that's my analysis on Goodra. My analysis on Pseudo-Legendaries is over. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Until next time, later.